Hi, I'm Dennis Gage. Thanks for tuning in to My Classic Car, home of the certified car nut. Well, this week we're in Skytop, Pennsylvania for La Belle Macchine d'Italia. As you might suspect, it's an Italian car show. And from some of the very earliest to the absolute latest, mamma mia, there are some beautiful machines here. In fact, they're so nice they're gonna make me cry. Check these babies out.
We caught up with event organizer Joe Corbaccio and got the scoop on this event.
You've been dogging me for about 5 years to come to this show, and I gotta tell you, you weren't lying. This is a great event.
If the weather, we'd be triple the size right now.
So what all goes on here?
Well, it's a car show. It's very casual. It's kind of an owners for owners type of event. The general public's invited. We just don't tell them. There's something different about Italian cars. I love all kinds of cars. I have British, I have German. But unless it's Italian, it's just transportation. And we do the show, this will take place today. And tomorrow we go 2 days of high-speed driving at Pocono International Raceway. And we do things under the guidance of the Ferrari Club of America, their track rules. We have professional instructors that come in and teach everybody how to drive their cars properly.
Well, and a great venue too. What a beautiful place to have this.
Skytop's a fantastic facility, very secluded. It's the only facility of its type in the Poconos. We're only 25 miles from the track. And it's a place where everybody can come and relax. You don't have to worry about dressing up in a suit and tie to go to the show.
It seems to have quite a following. I mean, it's this kind of owners for owners, but people that are here just really seem to want to be here.
Yeah, it's pretty much it. It's unique in what we do. We're the only event that you ever see a factory tractor trailer on the field. Most people, they kind of manicure things, but I think what we have now, 8 or 9 rigs on the field. It makes a nice backdrop.
It does. Plus, you add the mountains to it, and the Skytop Lodge in the background. It's pretty nice.
It's fun.
It's okay.
It's okay.
So this fast ride with Valentino, huh?
Yes.
Well, let's go chat with him about it.
Okay,
what do you say?
we'll go find him. We'll get you on the track.
I found Valentino and had to ask him about this unique show.
Now, what do you think of this event? I mean, this is quite a collection of, Italian cars, but Lamborghinis in particular. I mean, this is quite a gathering.
Well, we always come here to this event because we consider this event one of the major in America. It is our, our major priority to be present with our brand, to represent, and I am very proud to be here and represent Lamborghini.
I couldn't stop there, I never can. So I met up with the director of marketing of the Skytop Lodge to learn a little bit more about this beautiful setting.
What a great link up between you and the Italian car show.
It's been a great relationship. This is our 5th year of hosting this event, and we're excited to have it. It's an event not only for the people to see Skytop for the first time, but for a lot of our guests to see this collection of cars all together in one spot.
Works out for everybody.
It works out great. It's our pleasure to host it.
Welcome back to My Classic Car.
Well, Joe, I gotta say, this is the wildest looking Lamborghini I've ever seen, and that's saying a lot. They're wild cars to begin with, but this one is in a class of its own.
Yep, sure is unique.
It's a 1972?
1972 Miura SV.
And this was a production model, but not in this color.
Correct. This car was originally produced in white with white interior, and this was an original color combination that they used on 2 other models.
I mean, you could actually buy one like this from the factory?
Yes, there were 2 built in this color combination.
You're kidding me. Wow. But what a great looking interior. I mean, it looks like it just forms around you.
Yes, it's very comfortable.
Now, it's a mid-engine car.
Correct.
But what did they do with the space up here?
Well, we'll have a look.
That's cool.
Under here we have the spare tire, we have a fuel tank, battery tray, and the radiator with 2 cooling fans.
But it looks race bred kind of through and through. It's a very serious looking car.
It is. It was built with speed in mind.
Well, let's have a look at that thing that makes it go fast. 12-cylinder V12?
V12, 4-liter, like we said, close to 400 horsepower.
And is
Mounted
it,
transverse.
yeah. Now, and how does it handle? I mean, is it really a great riding car?
Yes, it is. It has a pretty good balance with the engine being in the rear.
This is part of a much larger collection, right?
Yes, it is. This belongs to Lawrence Oriana of Greenwich, Connecticut.
Mostly Italian cars?
Only Italian cars.
Only Italian cars. Wow. Well, if this is any example of the rest of the cars in the collection, it must be something else.
The collection is fantastic. It's one of the most significant Italian car collections in probably all the world.
And you're kind of the overseer of it? And
Yes, I take care of them,
And
look
I
after
thought,
them.
I thought I had a good job.
I have a great job.
I think you have a great job. Well, hey, Joe, it's a wild machine.
Thank you.
I need shades. Thanks for bringing it out.
Welcome back to My Classic Car.
Steve, 73 Pantera. I love these cars, and it's an Italian car,
Yes, it is.
but it's powered by
The Ford engine, 351 Cleveland.
a great combo. Italian-American.
Yeah, yeah. And you can't forget the German transmission.
That's right. It really was a League of Nations that built this thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Well, these were great cars, and you could buy this on the showroom floor of a Ford dealer back in 73.
Yes. Yep.
If you had the coin.
Yep. Yep. As long as you had the money.
Yeah. Well, I always, I just had this habit of popping the hood, and I know there's nothing under there, but let's do it anyway.
Okay. Well, we can look.
Yeah, we can look. Maybe it changed. Who knows? You never know. Yeah, mid-engine car, so the engine's not there. And you have done some chroming up here, haven't you?
Yes. Yep.
That wasn't there from the factory.
No. Either was this, or of course that.
Yeah.
Or,
It's a
and
nice
it's also
dress-up.
it's a Corvette master cylinder system.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And you got your CD changer in there, and not room for a heck of a lot else.
No, there isn't. It's maybe a little overnight case.
Well, sort of the same thing here in the passenger compartment. It's you and your passenger. It's tight, right?
Yeah, it is. And if you are over 6 foot, you have a problem fitting in there, actually.
Yeah. Now I like the vertical gauges. I mean, it's just the layout of these. I just always loved. I think it's just such a cool look.
It is beautiful.
And how about that vertical radio there? Was that have been where the original one was?
No, normally they didn't come through with the radio. They just had a
there?
false faceplate there.
But that would be the same
in
as
case
the
you wanted to
Corvettes
have a
did. You
radio.
didn't have any other place to put it, so you
Yeah,
put it there.
they put it somewhere.
Yeah. Gated shifter.
Yeah.
That wing isn't 73 vintage either.
No, that's a newer Pantera wing.
Yeah, it looks
that,
good
that
on
was
here,
added
doesn't
onto it.
Man, I like that. Well, let's look at that engine.
Okay, all right.
Is there a trick to it?
I'll just push down on there and I'll pop the release button.
All right. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. Oh,
There you
yeah.
go.
Yeah, you've done some detailing back here, haven't
Yeah,
you?
it's nice and shiny.
What all have you done to the engine itself?
The engine itself, that's a dual plane Holy and Moody intake and Speed Demon carburetor, and has a hydraulic roller cam in it.
Wow.
And the exhaust is changed. Has
Beautiful car.
Well,
and
thank you.
Italian-American.
Yes.
Thanks for bringing her out.
Thanks,
Steve.
Dennis. Thank you.
Nice ride. Well, okay, Chuck, you stumped me. What is it?
Dennis, I don't know.
It followed me home. Can I keep it? Can I keep it?
What it is, what everybody asks me, what is it? Is a 1946 Lancia chassis, motor, and running gear.
Okay.
However, the motor was modified by Pagani.
And there's an R on the body,
Yeah, the R stands for Riva. Riva is the bodybuilder.
and I believe they were the same ones that built those fabulous boats. in
I
Italy?
believe it is. It's either the very same company or certainly the family, because it's in the very location. The badge indicates the location where the Riva Boat Company is. Wow. Built originally in 1946 for the Lancia dealer in Como, Italy.
So did it race?
Yes, the car was built, purpose-built for racing in 1946. It placed in several races and hill climbs.
Is it an aluminum body? Probably hand formed?
Yeah, alloy body. I'm sure it was hand formed. That was the custom in Italy.
Yeah, but I think the most interesting thing about this is what powers it. It's a V4 engine, right?
Yeah, very, very narrow V4 motor, twin carburetors. Do you want to take a
Yeah,
look?
let's do it. Can you
here.
pop the hood?
Yeah, just give me a hand on the other side.
It's a lift off?
It's a lift
It's
off.
a lift off. Wow.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, but I've seen some lunch boxes that were bigger than that, actually.
Come on.
Sorry.
You're offending the motor.
They're so sensitive, aren't they?
yeah.
But it's a V configuration. They
Yeah,
must be tight.
very, very narrow V, as you can tell by the placement of the spark plug tubes, actually. and twin carburetor, intake manifolds and exhaust manifolds on either side. Yeah.
Which also is kind of unique because typically they'd be up top, right?
Well, yeah, they would, but
there's no where you're gonna put it, right?
Yeah. Pagani came up with this configuration, and it worked then, and it still works. I can tell you from driving it today.
Wow. Well, hey, Chuck.
Great fun.
Thanks for bringing it out.
Thank you. Happy to.
It's unique.
Welcome back to My Classic Car.
Well, Joe, this is a pretty special trio here of these three cars. They're all 1938, right?
Right.
And they're what?
8 CTFs, 8 Corsa Testa Fissa, meaning 8 cylinders, fixed head. And these three cars were all built in 1938, the only three of them that were built. And they're laid out here in sequence of being built. That's 3030, the first one, this is 3031, and this is 3032.
Now, you own this one now. You
I
used to own that
yeah.
one. This is the only one you haven't owned, right?
That's right.
2 out of 3 ain't bad, though. So when Maserati was building this car, I mean, this was one winning machine, wasn't it?
Well, it didn't do well in Europe because they had to run their own magnetos and batteries and all Italian-made equipment, and they kept having spark plug problems. And so consequently, in 1938, this car and that car also did very well in terms of setting fastest laps and leading races, but they didn't finish any of them. For instance, in 1939, the factory loaned this car to Paul Piche for the German Grand Prix against the might of Auto Union and Mercedes-Benz, and this car led the race almost all the way till it fouled a spark plug.
What,
and it
are
had
those
to come
pink?
in.
Are they pink?
Yeah, these are the original spark plugs that got Maserati in trouble, and they have the Trident right on them, and they're this funny pink porcelain.
Well, the engine is phenomenal. I mean, it's a huge engine. Well,
it's not huge displacement-wise. It's only 3
but
liter.
it's huge
lengthwise.
because I guess it's straight 8. Yeah.
Right.
It's really, it's you, an engine transmission.
Yeah, not much else.
And not much else. I mean, it's all open in here.
Yeah.
And just beautiful. I mean, the engineering, the craftsmanship is incredible.
I put provision for seat belts in there when I take it on the track, and other than that, I run it exactly the way it was originally.
And all the shiny stuff is steel and nickel?
It's either steel, like the rear springs are polished steel. Everything else is nickel, hard nickel. All the body panels on it are original. You know, everything's original to the car.
You gonna have it on the track tomorrow?
I hope to. It depends on the weather.
Hey man, beautiful piece of history. Thanks for bringing this baby out.
My pleasure.
Well, Lynn, this is a gorgeous car. 69 Daytona race car?
Started life as a street car.
Started life as a street car. How do they do that? How does that work?
Well, what happened was Enzo wasn't building any race cars for customer consumption back in the late 60s, 69, 70, 71. Luigi Canetti, who owned Nart Racing at the time, wanted to build a race car, wanted to sell some customers some street race cars. He bought this car as a 3-year-old used car in 71.
just a used car.
Yeah, it was a used.
Yeah, just a used car.
It was a used trade-in that he bought. He tweaked the car, made it race-worthy, tweaked the motor in 71, then sent it to the factory, where Enzo himself put some, blessed the car. They delivered it to Le Mans for Luigi Canetti. Canetti entered the car with his son and Bob Grossman driving the car. At the 71 Le Mans race, finished 5th overall.
Wow, that's really respectable.
Ferraris are basically street cars, for racing.
Anyway.
They tweaked the motor. They got another 30, 40 horsepower out of the motor. They stripped the interior, roll cage, race tires, a bigger fuel tank. Other than that, it's a street car. It has 450 horsepower today.
Oh, that's very respectable, yeah.
Top end is probably 190, 192 miles an hour.
And that's fast.
Yeah, that's fast. This is a factory motor. It's been tweaked by the factory. They went over the motor. And again in 1971, when they raced it, it had put out about 385 horsepower.
I heard it coming in, and it sounds angry.
It's a great sounding car. For the price of admission, you pay that just for the sound.
Absolutely. Yeah. What great lines. I mean, it really is a classic design. I think the Daytona is a beautiful car.
I totally agree. Yeah.
And have you come to this event before?
This is, I think, my 5th year. Great event. He really turns out some nice stuff.
Very exotic stuff here. Some very rare stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Lynn, thanks a lot,
All
man. Run fast tomorrow.
Thanks, Dennis. Been a pleasure.
191, right?
Yeah. I'll never see that.
Okay, so the weather was a little bit gray, but mamma mia, La Belle Macchine d'Italia is one of the most colorful events I've been to for a while. So if you're a fan of Italian iron, or in a lot of cases aluminum, you might want to check this event out.